Live Pidgeotto! Somebody's back! Oh my god, it's the sound coming back, baby! I mean, I said it earlier. Pidgeotto, of course, coming back, right? Oh my god, what? I said it earlier, right? Yeah, I said it earlier. Then we saw him fly by, of course, because he left Pidgeotto. I remember it. I remember my childhood. Of course, he, you know, yeah, he's finally back, man, after all these years. Oh my god, classic Steven. yeah, his whole family is all the oh my god, this is so oh my god, this is like a much better. Ash finally see there, they have release and so on. Yeah, new time beginning. Yeah, oh no, they play a special ending now with all the Pokemons. Oh yeah, Squirtle, oh man, bad, yeah, tough Squirtle with the glasses. Yeah, but Buffett's all, yeah, this is good, man. It's like, you know, they have a lot of episodes to pick from. They have a lot of episodes to show. It's gonna be emotional, guys. I know! So, hello everyone here. We're gonna watch the final episode of Ash Ketchum, right? Satoshi-chan. Yeah, we're gonna watch final episode of Pokemon. I know it's coming, you know, with Ash, of course. What matters, right? And hopefully I'm right, there's gonna be his daughter or something coming in the next Pokemon. But yeah, if you're into Pokemon, whatever, emotional videos, subscribe to the like button, right? Because I am emotional even before you watch the episode. It's the final episode. Brook is back, Misty's back, it's the gang, you know, they're all back, man. I have seen a little bit when they return, though. Yeah, I should maybe react to that too, but I've seen maybe do another. Misty's gonna leave now. No, because Misty's gonna stay for the episode, right? Psyduck is back and everything. They're gonna hug, yeah, they're gonna hug and everything. Nice, Misty's leaving in the final episode. Not by Misty, it starts immediately by Misty leaving. I really wanted to stay honest. This anime, goddammit! And now it's like, Brook is also leaving! No! Stop leaving me! Not Brook, not by Misty. The another road they're leaving, yeah, so he loses. Goddammit! This episode starts immediately by everyone leaving! I haven't actually reacted to the opening, but this opening is super emotional. They're playing the old soundtrack, right? But destroying all the characters. Yeah, the opening is like super emotional. It's like, you know, obviously yeah, reunion opening. Yeah, Kashan, Mr. Mime and so on. I'm gonna cry the whole video, I feel. It's gonna cry the whole video. Yeah, this is so much moment. It's like the most wholesome video ever. It's just the Pikachu hugging every. Oh, it's just Pikachu hugging like every goddamn. Every Pokemon we've seen, basically, yeah. It's just like the wholesomeness to the extreme. It's back, it's old school, man. Got the new Charmander in trouble. Just like it used to be, yeah. Oh, it's poor Charmander. But if you talk about my favorite episodes on the early animes, this Charizard I had to say, right? Or become, you know, Charmander, but I mean, you know what I mean. It becomes Charizard. That is one of the best storylines, like, you know, this like poor Charmander be kicked out, and he's like this flame is almost dying and so on. That is one of the best moments, man, easily in the whole show. But let's keep going. But man, that is a good part of the season 1, right? Fast down, say Charmander. Yeah. Yeah, Abunai. Oh, see, this is good. I love it. He used Ash as yeah, he's like, thank you. Oh my god, it's gonna be. I don't be guessing. Finally, me and my effing Gary's back. Finally, after Misty and Brook and everything, we need to have Gary back. Jesus Christ! Finally, Gary Oak is back. Finally, Mr. Blue, man, almost the coolest character. Come on, go man, Gary, man. So talking about a bit like, you know, Gary effing meme guy, man. Gary mother effing meme. Gary mother effing go. No, but Gary's also a great character, right? You know, he's working up. You know, Gary is, think about it, this is 95, right? Gary was a kind of iconic rival that would reappear, right? And I mean, it's a trope today, right? And of course, there might be other characters appearing before him, arguably speaking, not really. Gary is really the original tropey rival guy. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fight you now, bro! And he comes in, you know, oh, I'll duel you, you know? And if you look at other stuff, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Beyblade and so on, not I also call other animes too, and so on, but especially these animes, this whole character of the rival, they kind of like pops in every now and then. Hey, it's time for a duel! Yeah, that's just like, that is Gary, right? And it's always loving the anime period with his harem, you got all these girls, you got his cool ride and everything. He's a great character, man. But it's great finally seeing Gary Oak being back. Of course, he has to return. Gonna be a champion. Pokemon, he's gonna give him some compliments. Thank you, Gary. Oh, it's gonna be Pidgeotto! Oh god, man, I got a goosebump! It's gonna be Pidgeotto! Oh, definitely. See a 3 Pidgeotto flying by? You know how he left him in his hometown, right? Father left of Team Rocket, yeah. Team Rocket finally appears. Of course, Team Rocket also needs to. That's gonna be, I think, so weird in the new anime following probably Ash's daughter, but not having Team Rocket there. You know, Team Rocket appearing every episode being like, Double Trouble! That is like one of the most iconic animations ever, right? Yeah. It's gonna be so weird watching the next season not having Team Rocket there. Of us doing like, you know, some stupid heist, you know. We have built this mechanic thing! And the best thing with Rocket is they're amazing, right? At everything, except actually beating Ash, yeah. One thing I must say, I love Team Rocket so much, but also I think Team Rocket is probably, I think for a lot of people Team Rocket are the best character, right? I think Rocket is the best character in Pokemon, come on. It's my favorite, it's my favorite character. But I think that one thing that Team Rocket does so well is that the whole trope of them, or the trope, it's a trope now because it's so many years, but the whole thing with them being so good at everything, except just getting Pikachu, right? Yeah, because every episode, right, I always love this storyline with them, that every season, when it's like, okay, they're running like a food store, no, they're doing like a daycare center, whatever they're doing, right, that is not criminal, they're amazing at it. Every time Team Rocket does something that is not illegal, they're the best persons ever, yeah, you know, I love that trope, whatever, generic joke, or ongoing joke, right, yeah, again, I'm too emotional, but I love that they're always amazing, except that just being what they wanna do, right? And if they just had done anything else except trying to get Pikachu from Ash specifically, they would have been amazing. And you know, Jesse does when they have the beauty contest, you know, the Pokemon kind of contest and so on. Right? Jesse's amazing in that and so on. Yeah, so they're always amazing. And that stuff. And of course they can build any kind of weird stuff and so on, which is hilarious, right? And then someone's like, the hole! So hopefully they're gonna build a hole soon. They need to dig a hole for Ash, right? They need to do a hole, man. The ultimate strategy, the hole. He knows it's the final episode. He knows it's all, man. This is the final episode of me, man. Here we go! They're gonna do the final! Yes! We need to have one scene where they're like, Double Trouble! We need to have this thing, man. We need to have one final... The final Double Trouble. Here it comes! Doo-doo! That's right! It's happening! Yes! We are for the world! I love it so... I love this! You know, it's always been the best character! They're so extravagant! I love them so much! They're like, Team Rocket! Yes! Oh, it's amazing! They're coming up here. And Meowth, of course! This need to do this in the final episode. We need to have this like, yes! Oh, we missed doing it! Yeah, we haven't done it for weeks! Yes, they're like, finally! Oh my god, the final! Oh, it's Pidgeotto! Somebody's back! Oh my god, it's the sun coming back, baby! I said it earlier, Pidgeotto, of course, coming back, right? Oh my god, guess what? I said it earlier, right? Yeah, I said it earlier. That we saw him fly by, of course, because he left Pidgeotto. I remember it. I remember my childhood. Of course, he, you know, left Pidgeotto, right, in his hometown, and close to his hometown, right? So, of course, Pidgeotto Of course, Pidgeotto goes back, man. Pidgeotto is there, waiting. He waited for it 25 years. And then they get flyback. So they're so happy. They're like, he finally doing it again. Our last send-off. But yeah, it was good, man. Pidgeotto, finally back as 25 years, man, yeah. He was waiting for that moment when he could finally come back there and save Pikachu, man. I love how they're so happy flying to the sky. They're like, yes, we're doing it. Well, here we go. Pidgeotto, man. Pidgeotto! Yeah, he's finally back, man. After all these years. Oh my god. Classic Steven. Yeah, his whole family is of course. Of course, he got his whole family now. But man, that was just iconic. That's a good ending, man. That Pidgeotto finally comes back after all these years. Because, you know, he could use Charizard, he kind of left, right? But he could come back for him and so on, right? All the Pokemon he kind of left with Oak, you could summon them back and so on. But Pidgeotto was, of course, left free. But it's Butterfree, the thing I'm missing now. Is it Butterfree's gonna come back too? Is Butterfree coming back? That would have been the moment, man. Yeah, Butterfree too, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, we try so much, man. Reminiscing now about everything. Should have had... If Butterfree comes back too, then it's gonna be the royal, you know, royal straight flush thing. Then it's truly the jackpot, right? But that was beautiful because we saw earlier that Pidgeotto, also Pidgeotto was flying by. 3 of them, like, okay, it's gonna come back. Right? Pidgeotto comes back, yeah, come on. Sad. Ash is reminiscing here, right? Arara? She's gonna realize that, of course, she's out for a new adventure. Oh yeah, the soundtrack coming. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, of course, we're gonna go from the port of Ash. I'm sure it's gonna turn on adult or older at least in the new season though, but I would be so surprised if Ash doesn't return in the new season. And Team Rocket is there, he's being like, yeah. They'd be like, yeah, it's fun, man. But it's gonna be so weird having Team Rocket too. Oh god, it's beautiful. Yeah, the flower blossom here. Oh no, a crossroad, just like with Misty and Brook. Yeah, they love this kind of crossroad, this anime, man. They love the crossroads. Yeah, where should we go? And this is why I think that, you know, the new Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet, did good, right? Because you could take any pet you wanted. Yeah, that was really good. I mean, the game is buggy, but the gameplay in the game is solid, man. And the open world for Pokemon is a good idea, of course. Oh my god. So try to beat the pick, man. Oh god, this is so... Oh my god, this is like much better. Ash finally see there, they have released and so on. Yeah, new time beginning. Yeah, oh no, they're playing a special ending now with all the Pokemons. Oh yeah, they're playing a special ending. You see all the different characters so on, you know. Yeah, of course, on all the seasons, Team Rocket and so on. Yeah, oh yeah, Squirtle, oh man, bad, yeah, tough Squirtle with the glasses. Yeah. Oh man, Misty. No, the hairstyle Misty, yeah, I remember that thing. There's been a lot of episodes of Ash, man. There's been a lot of episodes, man. Animes. Oh, I love it. It's like he's running now in the... Oh, it is beautiful. Like, you see all the different characters, you see all the different... Yeah. My Buffett's all... Yeah, this is good, man. It's like, you know, they have a lot of episodes to pick from. They have a lot of episodes to show, right? They have, like, 1,000 episodes. But it's kind of nice. It's Ash is running, and then we see kind of, like, the old, kind of, you know... Kind of like the 90 Ash running, yeah, and like the modern Ash running. It's a cool way to do it, I think. The different kind of like... Oh, this was the moment, man. The moment that the crossover was good too, but this was the moment when Ash and Pidgeotto meets up again. I was like, oh my god, the only thing missing is Butterfree, man. Then it would be my challenge complete, yeah. Like, we saw Pidgeotto, we saw some bird flying past earlier. I was like, oh my god, is Pidgeotto coming back? But I like it, right, because... Oh my god. As I said earlier, obviously other Pokemons Ash had, right? Especially Charizard, the iconic, you know. Char usually, you know, they disagree with him a lot, yeah. The realist team is on, right? Charizard would come back, you know. He would live in this like Charizard Valley, and they would kind of summon him back. I need my bro, you know. I need my Charizard for this tournament or whatever, right? We can get him back. Simple Pokemon. Because Pidgeotto, one of Ash's, I guess, strongest Pokemon, at least in the beginning, right? You know, the third evolution step, you know, all stuff, right? Classic or iconic, you know, bird Pokemon or the flying Pokemon. But I say Pidgeotto is like probably the most iconic, you know, like basic bird, right? So to speak, right? Sure, Articuno, Zapdos is probably more famous, though, probably more. But from my, like, you know, from a player standpoint, right? You saw with the Pidgey, almost everyone that played the game, right? Back in the days, all me and my friends, right? We had a Pidgey, and we used a Pidgeotto, right? It's very, very common, right? Normal flying. So Ash, like, you know, releasing his Pidgeotto, right, in the end, kind of the first season, to call it, the first game, basically, right, was this classic scene. So, but it happened just, of course, close to his hometown, right, like, just outside in the forest, his mom lives. So it was a really perfect ending here. The Pidgeotto goes and saves them from Team Rocket. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the full circle, right, of Pidgeotto coming swooping in to the course, beating up Team Rocket, yeah, saving Pikachu, and then of course send them out, man. So that was like the perfect. That was a really good closure of that thing. In Gary again was nice. I wish that Mr. Brook had stayed. I haven't watched all the episodes. I watched with Mr. Return, and I didn't have time to react to it. But I watched with Mr. Return, so I wish kind of we had, you know, maybe a little more of that. But it was a little bit salty the first minute that Misty and Brook leaves. Because Gary started the video, so I kind of wish they were all together. I kind of want to take, you know, one huge, you know, reunion photo. We got like Tracy, Misty, Brooke, Gary, everyone together. So that's probably the only thing I would say I missed in this episode. Yeah, I wish we had all of them, you know, walking back with Ash, right? Like everyone seeing like Mom, Misty, all the characters kind of. I wouldn't even mind even if it made less sense if even like Dawn and May and everyone come. I kind of want to have like one. Remember those girls for the tournament or but Misty somewhere? Yeah, that's true. They were the final orphan Ash finally won. He got his girlfriends there, but not Mom. Not all of them. Yeah, Serene I could return. You know. So I wish that was that's probably my only disappointing thing. I wish it was a little more like everyone coming to. It could have been some silly storyline with Ash invites everyone for like a party or something, right? And he invites all his friends for a big ass party because he won. And then everyone comes back there, right? And mom meets all of his friends and so on. I think that could have been what I probably. The only thing I would have liked to see more, I suppose. Not the whole episode, but I mean, but I love this thing. Probably my favorite scene. But Pidgeotto kind of important scene, but yeah. I'll be back! Yeah, because I haven't seen everything in this season, right? But they clearly kind of doing something else. As I mentioned earlier, Team Rocket, they're doing something and it works fine for them, right? They're doing, they're not being criminals for once again, right? And it goes great. But they're like, oh, but I want to do double trouble, girl! Yeah, let's do it! Yes. They were so excited. They were like, yeah, double trouble! Yeah, that was so good, man. They were like, it's the final double trouble! Oh my god, it was beautiful. They were so happy to do it. They're like, meow! And then they lose immediately. And they're like, we did it! We had to sing our opening! They were so excited and happy to do it. They didn't want to win. They didn't want to take Pikachu. They just wanted to do the scene. They just wanted to do it. So happy they are. They're like, yes! We're doing it! It was beautiful. It was really beautiful, yeah. They were just like, we're doing it. I love you! Of course, they are married and have kids, right, in the manga. Yeah, in the manga, right, yes, and James actually do have intercourse and they have children and everything. Yeah, she's pregnant in the manga and so on, so. In the manga they're obviously a couple in the anime too. Like, Jesus Christ, man. From the first episode where they appeared, they basically always been, a lovers, right? But, yeah, in the manga it's explicitly because she gets pregnant. So that in the manga is way more directly that yes, they are definitely in love. But that could be a nice, I guess, twist to say that lastly. We have the new season coming, right? I think that Riku's gonna be Ash's daughter. And I'll talk about that in another video or whatever, so on, no video about that. But I do think that could be maybe, right? If she's his daughter, maybe why couldn't Team Rocket, yes, and James have a son or daughter? Or more children, they could return as the new team, whatever, right? And, Team Gas is the one, yeah, but that could be a thing, absolutely. And, the new other character, he does have her hair, kinda. Yeah, it's dusty, but maybe. But it would be interesting. It would be kind of fun if it's like Team Rocket's children or some new evil guys there they're like, I want that Spirigato! My mom! My mom's dream is to steal your Pokemon! It's been my dream! For my parents, And maybe Yes and James could be like the new Giovanni. They're like, yeah, you go, girl. Something. It would be kind of fun if they have a daughter or son, but especially a daughter. They say a rival to Ash's daughter. It would be kind of funny. Or actually, just play it straight, right? Yeah. Maybe just play it straight. Maybe not actually be criminal. So, yeah. Maybe they could have a child, like a daughter. She's just like a rival girl. She just hates Ash's daughter. She wants to be the Pokemon champion, right? That you just play it straight, you know what I mean? She doesn't do crime. She's like a really good trainer. But she still does the weird thing. She's like, I am drunk. She has to do her like intro though, yeah. She has like a guinea for the intro. That would be the best. That would be really funny if she still has to do this like over the top intros, Oh, I am this! Every time she appears, she has to do this thing, but she still is just a normal trainer. That could be funny too, yeah. She appears every now and then with like super extravagant mechanics. And they're like, how can she build this stuff? She's like, oh, my parents taught me how to build giant mechas. So they're like, okay. And stuff like that. Yeah, I'm using your mechas to do, I don't know, good stuff instead. I don't know. Anyway, guys, when you watched the episode, please like it, please subscribe, press the like button. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Anyway, see you guys in